What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the conversation. I got a download that someone wants to indirectly influence your decisions. In order for them to indirectly influence your decision, they have to make the 3D reality of the situation appear as if they are an asset, a team player, someone that makes your life easier, allows you to take a break, allows you to relax while they handle other parts of it, other parts of the relationship dynamic. So if this is professional, this is someone that feels like with them being an employee of yours or working on the same team, they're an asset to your overall goal, vision, or accomplishment. If this is an assistant, this person feels like they are an asset to helping you accomplish whatever it is that you want to achieve. I heard the devil wears Prada. All right, so you can have an assistant that really wants to aim to please you, do everything right. So it's about getting the validation from you as the employer that they're doing the right things. Now, if this is a dynamic where it's romantic as well, someone wants you to see for yourself just how much they are an asset to your relationship by making it appear as if you get to relax, you get to focus, you get to do you while they handle other parts. Okay, so I heard, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. You make me better. So someone feels like you guys work well together. Whether, like I said, this is romantic, whether this is professional, this is still someone that is trying to give you an indirect, it's not really subliminal. It's like in the 5D. The more that they show up in a way where it's like, hey, I haven't been no drama to you. I'm only showing up to the public eye, to the rest of the world. I'm consistent in this area. I show up in this area. There's no reason why you wouldn't believe me, respect me, or choose me, right? But in the spirit, okay, in the 5D, there's intentions, and everything is spiritual before it's physical. What's happening in the spirit is way more real than whatever you physically see with your two eyes. So I think that you're on to someone that wants to collaborate. They want to teamwork with you. They want to be a force with you. But the way that they're going about it is indirect. Okay? They're asserting themselves in the spirit in so many ways. And it's like a chess game. A chess game is being played in the spirit. Because if this person keeps like checkmating you or blocking you from being able to move freely across the chessboard, ultimately it's going to indirectly force you they're going to be able to predict your next move. This is about being able to predict your next move. And so I think you have an idea of what's going on, what's happening. And if you're going to dance with the devil, if you're going to tango with the devil, you got to play the chess game, okay? So this is definitely a game for someone here. Like I said, whether it's romantic, platonic, professional, it's definitely a game being played. And I think that you know this. You have an idea. Someone could be a Gemini. It's in the way, I feel like you studied the way someone talks. If this is a sibling, you know when they hit you up, right? Imagine that sibling that calls you. They call you at the blue. They don't normally talk to you on a regular. But then they talk to you and they don't directly ask you what they want to ask you, but they beat around the bush. That's what this feels like. It feels like those types of conversations where you would typically beat around the bush. So you get the message, or you read between the lines and you fill in the blank, and then indirectly forcing you to go ahead and ask the question directly. And they're like, well, if you insist, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, if you insist, that's what I was thinking. If you insist, I feel like someone's trying to get you to ask them. Let's teamwork. Let's team play together. Let's work together. Let's collaborate together. Without having to say, hey viewer, I want to collaborate with you. Whoever you are, I want to do this with you. This is what I have in mind. This is what I would like to present to you. And their way of going about it is very passive aggressive. And so it makes you wonder, like, what you want Willis. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want, Roger? What you want, Shelly? Because clearly, if a person goes out of their way to approach any situation with you like this, it's because it's the first thing it's going to make you think about is they want to ask you for something, that you have something that they want. But they want to convince you that they want to flip it. It's like they want to convince you that you think they have something that you want, but really you have something that they want. And you see how just the way that sounds coming out, it sounds so confusing. Seriously. And I think your family has done this, your siblings have done this, your exes have done this, your past connections have done this, your parents probably have done this. It's just very passive aggressive, very people that really like to get things. They listen with the intention to answer, to get what they want out of situations. They don't really hear what you say, you know. And so over time, you've learned to stop being like, oh, I know what they want from me, and just asking straight up, to just being quiet and moving in silence and allowing them to just finally, like, we all gonna play crazy until you decide that you're ready to say what's on your mind. You decide that you're ready to speak up. But even if the idea did pass your mind, even if the thought did run across your brain, I don't see you really being interested in saying anything about it. Look at that past energy. I feel like you're done with the past energy. The same old. Like someone's same old way of doing something. And it's really like, dude, come on. I feel like people at your work do this as well. People in management do this as well. It's like they want to indirectly imply something onto you. And then you say, oh, hey, do you want me to pick up an extra shift? And they're like, oh, yeah, that would be great. And so if shit hit the fan, their conscience feels good because they walk away saying, well, technically, I didn't ask you to do any of the things that you chose to do. You did it willingly. So if you feel overwhelmed and drained about someone dumping their emotions onto you because you asked, is everything okay? Are you okay? Did something happen? It's like, oh, thank you for indirectly inviting me to tell you what's going on with me so I could feel better. And so it's like irritating, nodding at you. I want your attention. Poking you. It's like, what? What the fuck? That's what it feels like. It's provoking. It's very provoking. I feel like the intention is to provoke you to say or do something that they want you to do. So if you're able to pick up on that shit and see it, that speaks volumes of how spiritually in tune you are. And I feel like spirit wants you to know that because you can sense it, feel it intuitively, your gifts are heightened, extremely heightened. And it's just information to you. You know what I mean? It don't mean that you actually have to commit to whatever someone's trying to say to you, or even if you did, say, hey, I know what this is, that you have to. Some of y'all, you don't even have to tell a person that you know what's going on. You just wait patiently for them to make their moves. And so you're 10 steps ahead in every situation, because their spiritual energy is so telling, okay? The game that they play is so revealing, it's predictable. I feel like you're about to get really bored with how easy and predictable a lot of people are. Look at that. The status quo. Yeah. These people are preparing you for your next level up. They're preparing you for your season of greatness. Aries season is really about to pop off for you. Okay, going into Taurus season, Taurus and Gemini season are about to be your most lucrative season. I don't know if you know this. You may have an idea or inclination, but when you start getting the confirmation of people trying to assert themselves, we're trying to get you to tell them what you got going on, and they calling you out the blue, trying to see, just to sit up on the phone with you to see if they sit there long enough, maybe you may share something of detail or value with them. That's a confirmation that it's your season. They hitting you up out of the wood, coming out the woodworks to hit you up. It's because they feel spiritually shut out. They don't have no insight into you, so they can't deceive you. They don't know what plays you're about to make. They don't know what moves you're about to make. So you coming off real inconspicuous. And you're looking extremely fearless. So you're trusting the universe. Ashe. It's giving bone crusher. Angels of the four directions. This is a trust fall. You trust the universe with your whole heart. That you will fall without any confirmation that something will catch you when you get down there. It's giving dauntless. This is the part of your journey. This is the part of this is like a energetic check. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this new season. I'm ready for this new life. I'm ready for whatever is in store for me. That's what I get when I felt that card. And just clear the energy before we tap into the tarot. So we're going to break this down into 3 segments. You know, I don't really get this often, especially on this channel. Spirit doesn't really reveal a lot of things that are going to happen. And a lot of times when Spirit isn't revealing like the details of each event, that lets me know as the intuitive that the people that this message is intended to find, they have great purpose, they have great power, and so things being laid out so easily for them would never be a challenge, right? If you're someone really like that, you don't need things to be spelled out for you. You don't need it. You don't really need things easy. You would naturally like them hard, or you would like them to challenge you in some capacity. And so I always see that as a compliment to the vibration that I channel for. So, being that I feel like this reading is about to really tell you what doors are opening up for you, why spirit left one room and entered another. So it was so you could find the spirit, so you would listen to the voice of the Holy Spirit within. So if you don't feel that spirit at that location or with those people or, in that environment, it would be your confirmation to move around, okay, to go be spirit led. That's what I feel like. No rhyme or reason. It's just for you to remain spirit led at all times. So spirit tested you. Hey, if I move, I don't care if you have 100,000 followers. I don't care if you have 1,000,000 followers. I don't care if you've won so many awards and been called to, invited to so many prestigious locations. If I remove myself from that environment, would you stay? Or would you go and seek me out? Would you seek out the Holy Spirit within when you feel like that that location or place no longer possesses the spirit there? This is that same type of energy, even if it's from a religious context. If you don't feel like God is in that house, do you stay at that location or would you move around? And I feel like your spirit was tested about that. And a lot of times when spirit is testing you in regards to that is to see if you really have it in you, if you really have that rich spirit in you. Would you give up everything to maintain a relationship of commitment with the Most High? Would you sacrifice? Just like in every biblical context. Whatever you love the most, are you willing to sacrifice it? Are you willing to let go? Are you willing to give it up? To maintain the relationship that helped you, that brought all the good things that you love now into your life. Which one means more to you? The outcome or the source that provides it all? And I feel like a lot of times when your spirit is tested in that way, it's because you're about to raise in status. And so what this is showing me with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is that you were willing to give up riches. You were willing to give up inheritance. You were willing to give up millions and thousands and hundreds and of subscribers, of inheritance. And you may have lost family, friends, partnerships, deals. Because you can't be bought. You can't be deceived with things. Okay? The comfort of something about your last season, your last fall taught you that money comes and go, but you cannot replace some things can't be taught. Character, integrity, loyalty, characteristics, moral behavior attributes, those things can't be taught. It's either you have it in you or you don't. It's either you're possessed with that Holy Spirit or you're not. And so the Three of Pentacles is confirming that you would rather escape ruin than to fall with the rest. Because you know that there's a... Hold on. Okay, where was I? I was in a zone. I forgot what I was even talking about. Yes, you would rather part ways than to fall. Comforts to a fool. You would rather fall than to hold on to comforts to a fool. No love lost. So a lot of people's souls have been tested during this time. Because I feel like because you wanted to part ways or go in your own direction, a lot of people were tested to see, like, would they try to ruin you? Would they work against you? Would they bid you farewell as you go about your way? Or will they become karmic? in your life? Will they become entitled in your life? Will they seek to delay you, slow you down, talk you out of it? Well, this is testing the character of everybody around you. Everybody's character is being tested. It's like the ground underneath them is being moved. And yea, though you walk through the valley of your shadow of death, your transformation, you still fear no evil, because I feel like they've tried to like get you back. They've tried to delay you. They've tried to fear tactic you. They play the game dirty now. I ain't gonna hold you. I do see it. This is saying they play the game dirty in more ways than one to try to get you to recommit back to this person, place, or thing. But you kept your head on. But you kept your head on straight. Tunnel vision. Yeah, I feel like you could see the mess that even they were creating for themselves. And you kept tending. Something about this is saying there was something that you needed to tend to. You needed to get order in your house, order in your court. You had to tend to, like, rake it up. You had to, you had to do some landscaping. Remove some people out of your life. And so I feel like that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing right now. You're tending to your investments. You're cutting unnecessary weight, expenses. Typically, the Seven of Pentacles, the person is kind of like pondering. They're in a position of pondering on something. And in this one, this person is like every time they remove one weed, another one sprouts up. Something is overgrown. And so it's kind of like, because someone has been able to behave like this for so long, that it's like the tree, the investment itself feels entitled to everything you have, including you. And it's because it's accustomed, this person, this environment, this group, whatever, it's accustomed so much to having you that they can't part without you. And I see you looking at yourself like, wait a minute, didn't I employ you? Didn't I choose you? Like, wait a minute, didn't I hire you? Didn't I find you? Yeah, someone has been lying, like making moves on your behalf with so many people, making so many plays in so many ways that they feel like they made you. They could have known you since you were young. Okay, you could have respected them for since they were young. You would have never suspected that this person got so far out of control. And it has a lot to do with what this person was doing behind the scenes. They feel like they were doing a lot of dirty work behind the scenes to keep you in the spotlight, to keep you relevant. And they're like, you have absolutely no idea the people that they had to step on to get you where you are. To even like control you. This is definitely someone that even went further by, what did they do? They played dirty just to make you like go down certain avenues and make certain decisions. They gave you the idea. They feel like they planted the idea in you. They gave you the motive. They even created a lot of opposition, adversity, gossip, Like it's like the same person that was helping you, supposedly investing in you, also was rear-ending you in a lot of ways w- without your knowledge. I'm seeing like public suicide, like ruining your reputation, trying to find ways to get you seen in a negative light publicly, to ruin your reputation, to force you into a position where you would run to this person like, help me get out of this situation, help me fix the situation. And they set it up like that all along, because they knew that you would try to do it on your own and it would get out of control and that you would need them. And it's like, see, I told you. But they went behind your back and made sure that it happened that way, in more than one way possible. Even when times where you wanted to relax and focus on your spiritual journey and put time on yourself and love on yourself, this is someone that like to get you up and to get you like to spark a movement into you and something like that. They would bring someone along your path because they feel like you have a soft spot for like innocent people. So they were trying to capitalize like off of you never wanting people to be done the way you were done, and that was a way of getting you to get back active again and forcing you back into some type of groove of something. Like getting you to ice yourself, trying to convince you that you can't have the best of both worlds because of who you are, because of your identity. Trying to convince you that no one would ever accept you. Someone really played against you with like your anxieties, your worries, your fears. So you're being delivered, and your direction, what direction you should go in a situation, is being opened up for you. Wow. The Queen of Wands. Do you know what I feel like? If you're a masculine energy, your spiritual team placed that light in someone. Someone you would be attracted to. Someone that is magnetic. Okay? Someone that's like a sunflower. Beautiful, magnetic, confident, assertive. Like a true warrior. It's like, go this way. It's like a North Star. So I see like this person may make you feel vulnerable. And so you may say like, I can't do this. I can't. Like you may talk yourself down. Like, I can't, I'm not ready. It was like negative self-talk. There's something about when you feel like someone is stuck, trapped, helpless, you're courageous. Something about there's a masculine, whether this is you or someone else, they get courageous when they feel like they can't do something or make a decision. They get courageous when they feel like someone is helpless, like in their mind. Like they'll put their own fears aside to go and help someone else conquer their fears. But to do it for themselves is a lot harder. So someone that has what it takes oftentimes doubt that they have what it takes. And so to actually take action, they have to be brought to the brink of, like they'll think about it and think about it and think about it, but they have to be brought to the brink of like, if I don't, fight or flight. Their flight or flight has to be triggered. Like if I don't, missing the opportunity isn't difficult to do because they believe that if it's meant for them, it'll come back around, right? It's scribed to do that, like clockwork with the Wheel of Fortune. But I think this person's lesson is to learn how to be courageous, even when they don't feel like they're good enough, or even when they feel like they would fuck it up. If someone feels like that, it's like, this person's guides are saying, you're already perfect. Trying to perfect anything anymore. It's just you trying to perfect the voices in your head. And at that point, who's dominating the conversation, you or the voices in your head? Because in this person's head, they are definitely already with you in union. In this person's head, without a shadow of a doubt, y'all make love every day. It's a spiritual thing, okay? It's a soul thing to this person. But as far as like you come off, or this person, whoever this person feels for, this confident feminine energy comes off so confident that it's not like it's intimidating where this person's intimidated. It's like so confident to the point where can't nobody tell this feminine what to do. Can't nobody like this person can't advise you. They can't counsel you. They can't rescue you. Like this is someone that really believes in like rescuing someone and chivalry and charging opportunity to charge valiantly to bring back a beautiful, to bring back something. I hope, yeah, to bring back something beautiful. After taming this bush, after taming this situation, attending to so many different matters, to come back and say, I brought this for you. I did this for you. It's an honor to this person. And they don't know what to bring you back. Like what it is you want. What can I do? It's kind of like a peace offering. And so they're afraid that what they come back with, it's not, so it's like they break you off a piece of their Kit Kat bar, maybe I'll just give you half of what I have, my bowl of soup, but your bowl of soup. They're like, I'll get it back. So they give you in larger amounts, right in the nick of time. Like when you feel like it's not gonna happen, that's when it happens. And this person is like, it's there magically, abracadabra. Like it just appears. And I think because it's like genuinely, this person has to keep busy. I really think this person has to keep, honestly, this is someone that has to remain, they have to keep busy doing something because that's how much they obsess over you. That's how much they desire you. That's how much they want you. They occupy themselves and their time. So they aren't so demanding over you. So they don't call you. This is someone that works. Some people say that some people will look at it like, oh, this person works to avoid connection, to avoid communication. And this person works so much to avoid blowing up your phone, to avoid calling you nonstop, because they don't want you to get sick of them. They don't want you to view them as toxic or someone that's obsessive or controlling or possessive. They don't want any of those stigmas. So their way of taming the beast inside of them that wants to stay on the phone and talk to you all day and all night, where no need for sleep, no need for eating. It's not realistic. And so they work to be realistic. That's what I see here. So let's get your closing message. But they're always there. They're always there. I think this person wants you, they want you to know, they want you to have more confidence in them. Like, have more confidence in me. That I want this too. Like, to tap in with your feelings. To connect with your dreams. They want you to have peace. This is someone that genuinely wants you to have peace, and they don't want anyone bothering you or messing with you. So we have organize for success. And it says, do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living, and your workspace and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Okay, those are the messages that I have for you guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I look forward to seeing you in the next conversation. Bye.